This is the story of a penguin who went on an adventure. Once upon a time, way down south in a land of ice and snow, there lived a penguin. He was an explorer, you see, and he loved to travel. He'd journeyed all around his icy homeland, but there was one place he'd never been, the mysterious South Pole. Now, all the penguins in this land were scared to go to the South Pole. It was forbidden, they said. No penguin had ever come back from the South Pole. They only knew that it was a very dangerous place where no one should go. But our penguin, Pip, wasn't like the others. He didn't want to listen to their stories. All he wanted to do was explore, so he decided to go to the South Pole. He set off on his journey, sliding and waddling over the ice. It was hard going. The wind was biting and the sun was blinding. And after a while, Pip started to feel very cold and very hungry. But he kept on going because he knew that if he turned back now, the other penguins would say he was a coward. And Pip didn't want to be a coward. Just when he thought he couldn't go any further, he saw something in the distance. At first, he thought it was another iceberg, but as he got closer, he realized it was a cave, and outside the cave was a sign. It said, "Keep away." This cave leads to the South Pole. Pip wasn't scared. He was excited. He took a deep breath and then he slid down the cave on his belly. The other penguins had told him that the South Pole was a dark and scary place, but Pip soon realized they were wrong. It wasn't dark at all. In fact, it was full of light, and as he looked around, he saw the most beautiful thing, an entire world made of ice and snow, just like the one he'd left behind, only this one was bigger and more amazing. Pip spent the whole day exploring the South Pole. He slid down icy hills, he swam in freezing lakes, and he ate delicious fish. It was the best day of his life. But as the sun started to set, he knew he had to go home. He said goodbye to the South Pole and hello to the long journey back. When he finally reached his home, the other penguins asked him what he'd seen at the South Pole. Was it really as scary as they'd said? Pip smiled. He knew that they were just scared of the unknown. He'd been scared too, but now he wasn't. Now he knew that the world was full of amazing places and that all he had to do was explore. And that's the story of the penguin who went on an adventure. The end.